do you choose your girls?
Like
what's the first thing or second thing?
I don't really
how do you choose a? Oh, yeah.
I don't really have a type.
I don't have a type. Because she's different.
Yeah, no, I don't really have a type. It's more like vibing with them, not wanting to blow my head off with the conversation.
She's able to keep up conversation.
Yeah, like the sex is one thing, and I think that's people hate me saying this, but it's like a very casual thing. I think the intimacy of communication is where you actually can find someone that you like.
For sure. 100%. I had this conversation on the pod with Sarah last week. I was talking about, and I want your opinion on this then, because it's regarding the same exact topic. Do you think, though, at first, I don't know, when you first get into a relationship with someone, the sex is very important? Do you think you could sustain a long-term relationship if there wasn't that there?
So if the sex is bad, you can always work up to that. You can almost be the trainer in a situation where you can make it better. You can always get better at sex. So all you virgins out there listening, or you're not confident in your sex abilities, you can always get better. And how I got better.
Fucking aspirational.
Stop. I looked up how to eat a girl out. Stop. So it's if you're not good down here, make up for it.
Stop. Are you dead serious?
Oh yeah.
No, you're not serious.
Oh dude, fully. First time I was ever it was my girlfriend at the time, and I was dirty Snapchat talking. Close your ears for this.
Yo, hold on. Bro, I gotta talk about something bigger picture, but you've been funny lately. We'll get that in a second. Sorry, go ahead.
Dirty Snapchat talking, and then I had to XX videos.
XX is the worst,
I was
bro.
I looked up and I felt really weird watching guy on girl. This is when I was 16. I was oh, this is weird watching a guy do this. So I looked up lesbian. So then I watched a girl, because girls do it better on other girls, right? They know what girls like.
Yeah.
So I watched a girl do it, and then I fucking killed that shit.
So lesbian taught you how to eat your girl out.
Yeah.
Wow, that's honestly advanced moves.
So yeah, how is it? Learn that from a woman,
dude.
Yeah,
bro. So, oh my god. So you think you just get better at it?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
With everything, it's almost like you're training for something.
Yeah, I see. And I guess if the vibe is good between the people, then you want to be better at it.
Yeah, and I think most people feel weird in awkward scenarios, when they're having sex and then maybe a fart slips out, right?
Oh wow.
So it's for her, for example, I'll fart all day just to let her know that I fart. So if I do slip out and a fart comes out while I'm thrusting, doing all that hard work,
I heard that before. It's normal.
So it's hey, that slipped out, but I keep going, keep fucking killing it.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Like Bryce is funny. He's the type of dude who just be like, babe, hold on.
Dude, so I was watching some of your TikToks lately. That the trend where we're friends, that kind of shit. And just your content in general, which we'll talk more about as well in the bigger picture. But you've been funnier lately, more funny.
Oh, thanks.
And I would say out of all the guys, because the TikTok boys was that you guys blew up almost 6 years ago now.
2019.
Yeah, how many years?
So 5 years.
5 years. And out of all those guys, I think the guys who are honestly mostly continue making content seems like you and Josh.
Yeah.
And the other guys kind of
Noah's doing modeling shit.
Yeah.
Jaden's making music. He's actually killing it.
Yeah.
He's killing it.
He's crushing it. But you've sustained kind of in the content game. And you've evolved a lot. What do you attribute your continued success to?
I changed my content consistently because social media is changing.
Yeah.
Very, very fast. It's changing. Huge credit to, I think, the live streamers. It's changed what was cancelable and what isn't.
Yeah.
Now. So when I was first blowing up, I was very I was on the edge of being canceled, but I couldn't say the things that I wanted to say. I couldn't be the real me.
Yeah.
Because I was scared of getting canceled and getting a bunch of hate. now with social media being the way it is, I can do like exactly what I want to do. I want to make like the fucked up funny jokes that I want to make, and I think they're funny. So do people.
What do you think why has it changed so much? Is it because like for so long, because I feel this way, because for so long, I remember early 8 years ago, it was like really this like era of don't say anything bad. And you just like be afraid. Like you'd be afraid to just kind of like be free with content.
I think social media creators, when they were first blowing up, there was no long-term person that you could look at and say, look, they succeeded doing it this way.
Yeah.
And it's still so relatively new, but with it being now like 15 years old.
Yeah.
And some of the creators that have been doing it since the beginning, even like you doing it as long as you have been doing it, you don't need to act a certain way. You can be like the real you.
Yeah.
And it'll do well.
Yeah.
You actually gain a more authentic audience that way because it humanizes you.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to be this this PR perfect person. Those are already actors. All those people that you think are perfect on the internet, they're not. They're just like us.
Well,
but
no one's
they
perfect.
hide it. They hide it so well on
Yeah.
camera.
Because like forever they were taught they had to hide.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's definitely the way it's going is like way less, I wouldn't say less censorship, but it seems like there's more platforms that you can go off and do more content and not be worried about getting censored from the platforms. Because what's your take on YouTube right now? It's not as, in my opinion, it's not as the spot as it used to be because of like the whole creation of TikTok and the short clips and the live stream stuff. It's like things have moved around a lot lately.
I don't even post on YouTube anymore. I think TikTok took over that because now long form content on TikTok is doing better. So anything over a minute, you can post up to like 10-minute videos.
Yeah.
On TikTok.
I didn't see TikTok coming and doing what it's doing today at
It's
all.
killing it still. But
Yeah.
there's like so many different genres. Like the For You page now is actually a For You page. It's not like what we were doing when we were doing those TikTok dances and we were just like the 10 people that you would see on TikTok.
Yeah.
There's so many different genres. There's like movie clips, there's fucking fighting clips, there's the live streaming clips, there's like the dancers still. There's still like dancers and they're still doing really well, but I'd never see them.
Yeah.
Because that's not the type of there's like gambling, there's everything.
Yeah.
It's like an actual For You page now.
Yeah, I think TikTok is really like you're starting to really see the effects of that platform getting a hold of the younger audience because they're not as much on YouTube. They're not as much on these other platforms as I feel like they used to be
Yeah.
because they're just not watching as much. And I think just in general, the whole thing's really moved to just clip based content. So how do you decide what kind of content you make now to like continue to be successful? And if you were a kid starting out now, what would you do?
TikTok still.
Yeah.
TikTok is any short form platform, like even YouTube Shorts. Like I would post the same short videos that I'm posting on TikTok across all platforms, like the spotlights on Snapchat, the YouTube Shorts, the Instagram Reels, all the wannabe TikToks. It's gonna blow up somewhere if you post like those short form videos. And the reason I say start on TikTok is because new accounts do blow up faster on TikTok. It's never changed. You could start a completely new account, start fresh, post 100 of the same videos, like one video 100 times. I would say 5 of them will
Blow up.
will blow up. Yeah,
It's so weird. It's that's that lottery sort of.
yeah, but
TikTok
like you
does.
can post the same video over and over again,
Yeah.
and one of them will do well. It's just so
fucking-
weird.
Yeah, it's interesting. I noticed that even too in your Snapchat, you'll post sometimes the same thumbnail, and it'll still get views, just because I guess it's just new people that day.
Yeah, I also posted 2 different times.
2 different times.
Yeah, like once right in the morning, or like 2 p.m., not right in the morning, and then once at
Right in the
11
morning.
p.m.
Is that your morning?
No, my morning's early. I just don't I don't have enough content to post until about 2 p.m.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then you posting it at night.
Yeah, like at 11.
And Snapchat is like probably one of the biggest revenue sources for you, huh?
I think it's for a lot of creators. Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it switched like that.
Yeah, I know.
It just became like, I don't know what they're just, I don't understand how they've just decided we're going to give so much more and be that platform. And all these other platforms had probably significantly more money and they just never did anything like that.
Yeah. Now, I think Dobrik is still the best at it, but there's like so many Snapchatters. There's like some of those people that'll just post a bunch of pictures, and then get it up to like 100, but it's just the story doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
If you have like a chronological video or a chronological day from your Snapchat and you like are kind of vlogging,
Yeah.
it does the best. Like, and then have obviously like a great thumbnail at the end.
But do
because
you
then-
notice, do you try to do longer videos, or like do you just go as long as you're filming something, or do you try to keep it tighter?
It really doesn't matter as long as like it's entertaining nonstop. You know who kills it? Alex Warren. If you watch his
seen it.
Snapchat stories, he'll like take footage from his doorbell. He'll take footage. He has cameras in his house for like stupid moments,
What the
and he kills it on Snapchat. He has like this whole model. It does really well.
So what do you think it takes to be like good on that platform? And honestly, it's weird because like if I'm a creator and I'm starting, how do you even grow on Snapchat?
Snapchat is actually probably the second easiest platform to blow up on right now,
Next to TikTok,
next to TikTok.
just because of the way that because
And
I
when I
don't even
say
know.
blow up on TikTok, you're not getting followers. No one's getting followers right now. I would say you're going to get views.
Views.
Same with Snapchat. You'll get views, not followers, unless you tell them like, "Hey, subscribe."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just based off of that. There's no For You page yet. It's just right on the I don't even know what you call it.
Yeah,
the feed. It's
feed.
like right on the feed. You see like all of the people's stories.
But how do you even get a footing? Like if you're a brand new creator, how do you get a footing on that feed?
Post good thumbnails.
Yeah.
Good thumbnails. It doesn't matter if you're big or not. Like one of my friends, Michael Sanzone, he has 100K subs on Snapchat, which is good, but he gets millions and millions of views.
Because he posts good thumbnails.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much is the most you made in a month there? That was like you're like, holy shit, if you could say.
I'm not gonna say, but it's
No.
it's really good. It was really good. It was great. Thank you, Snapchat. You were the best platform.
We love
so far.
Snapchat. I love it. That's like my favorite platform, man.
Here, I'll switch it up on you. What was your best month then?
Oh yeah.
If you can say.
You're funny. No, I don't even like talking about stuff like that. I was trying to get a fucking clip out of you. I was trying to get a TikTok clip out of you, bro. That's hilarious. You got me, bro. That was good. It was really
Yeah.
good. It's good.
If someone asks me a controversial question, I'm just gonna like flip it on them.
Yeah, it's a weird. The world's interesting, man. It's weird.
It's only gonna get weirder too.
I think it's gonna get bad, dude. I was talking the other day. I think I had Dana on here, Dana Lynn Bailey, but we were talking about like the world ending and shit. I feel like I don't know about ending. I feel like 10 years. I feel like we have a good 10 years and it's really hitting the fan.
Oh, I think the world's gonna end like the apocalypse in our generation.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah, 100%. Whether it's a biblical event or whether it's a AI takeover, whether it's war. So yeah, we're gonna live through it and it's gonna be awesome. Like we're gonna be able
This guy goes, "This is gonna be awesome." Like, yeah, dude, this is fucking. I want to be rich before we fucking even get to the end of the fucking games, bro. Like, I want to be able to fucking be like, I gotta go take a trip over here because of my fucking swan side over here, and I ain't trying to talk to y'all, motherfucking budget low beam motherfuckers. If anything, I'm gonna uplift you motherfuckers and show you guys that I made it up here. And y'all motherfuckers ain't here yet. And y'all motherfuckers ain't be where I'm at because motherfucker, if I was up here, bro, I swear to you, I'm a plus team on fire, man. I'd be having everybody kissing my motherfucking toes, bro. I just wish I was that big, bro. I'm not even bro. That's all.
we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. It's gonna be sick. And most people
Televised.
can get scared of it, but like
gonna
I think
be-
it's gonna be an awesome sight. Like obviously sad, but
Super.
like super dope to watch. Like imagine a nuke in your last like
Smashing
15
LA.
seconds.
Smashing LA.
Like, just imagine Nuki, like, it'll be awesome. Let me hear that.
Live or die
We're
through
gonna
it.
see it. We're gonna see it. It's gonna be sick. And most people
Televised.
can get scared of it, but like I
gonna
think
be-
it's gonna be an awesome sight. Like obviously sad, but
Super.
like super dope to watch. Like imagine a nuke in your last like
Smashing
15
LA.
seconds.
Smashing LA.
Your last 15 seconds, you see that mushroom, you're like, whoa.
Yeah. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
But it is weird, man. Like nowadays, like just things have fucking really, I don't know. I feel like the last 5 years have been such a trip. It's just the
Fuck,
way-
dude. Fucking
Politics,
world was to
social
end right
media,
now.
cancel
I'm like,
culture,
no, I didn't win.
Do you think? How old are you now?
That's how I'd feel.
24. Would you want to raise kids in this kind of like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually. I don't know if I'd put them in public school.
Yeah. Why? Why not
I
public
just
school?
think the public school system's kind of weird.
Bro, my motherfucking
For what
sports
reason?
are rigged as
Certain
fuck, dude.
agendas being
don't.
pushed.
I'm
Yeah.
never putting money in
Yeah.
betting
I just don't. I
ever
don't
again,
feel comfortable
bro.
with my kid.
I don't get why
that
the
young impressionable
fuck.
But see,
child
whenever I
learning
hear
that
stuff
stuff.
like that, I agree, and then I'm like, but even if
I have
you
over
don't, your
32
kid at some
points,
point is
bro,
gonna be
in
like
this fucking quarter.
kind of indoctrinated.
Women
by
better
certain
fucking
things
score
anyway,
some
just because of the
buckets,
internet.
bro.
Yeah.
The fuck is
but
wrong? There's a minute and
that's why
50
there's
seconds,
limits.
bro.
Like you
That's
can limit.
1, 2.
iPhones are becoming so cool, and same with like all these social media platforms. You
It's
can,
like
limit
4
what they
buckets.
see.
That's like 10 points.
Like parents, there's like parental.
Yeah,
Bro,
I just
it's
feel like
enough
you're
for
gonna meet
10
some kid
points.
from, like,
10 or
somewhere
8
else,
points
and
right
they'll be
here.
like, look at this shit.
Just
Kid's gonna be
score
like,
some
what the fuck is
buckets
that?
right now.
Come back to
That's
you and be like, yo, dad, what's this?
fucking foul
What?
every
That's fucking
fucking
Photoshop,
point
kid.
right here.
Yeah,
Go to your
I
room.
feel like you can't avoid, even if you remove your. I mean, the best you could do is like, yeah, not be in certain organizations, but like they're still gonna get that information somehow. And it is like all these people teaching your kids just shit that's like, what the fuck are you doing? Because I've heard some crazy ass stories,
Yep.
and I didn't think shit was real until I started hearing stories from like actual people's parents, and I'm like,
30 seconds.
Oh no, I just see it all over. Like my TikTok for you page is just all that shit getting broken down.
Tell me
It's so
how.
funny.
Tell me how you go over 32 points for fucking
just
2
weird.
quarters
Use
straight,
Twitter
and
a
then the
lot?
last quarter
So
you're
I tweet it,
fucking
like once in a blue moon
23
these past few
points.
weeks.
10
And,
points
all my
way
replies are, like, these
shorter, bro.
OnlyFans
That's
bots.
a big
Bro.
gap,
Just
bro.
fucking like, hey, want to slide in this?
bro,
And it's
every
like
time,
just a fucking naked chick.
yeah.
And you're like, wait, is this real?
Yeah, you check it out. No, every time I tweet, I get some random
Joking.
This girl's back there mad. No, she's not mad. She's chilling. But every time I fucking tweet, I get a random girl just like that reply some like shit to get like attention. I guess because OnlyFans is like the place for that. I mean, excuse me, Twitter is like the place for.
And I can't even cash
Oh
out.
yeah, it's because it's the only place where you can actually post vulgar sex. Like you can post sex tape on.
straight up.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
post.
Twitter, basically. I love Twitter though.
Yeah,
Come on.
it is cool.
It's just the downfall of the world on there, bro. It's just an intense thing. I guess
23
I'm probably caught
points?
up in that then. I
How
should stop looking at
shit
that
are
Yeah, I know,
you,
'cause
bro?
it's
Girls, you're
definitely feeding into
shitty
your
as
algorithm.
fuck.
So you're only gonna see
My
that.
asshole
That's
can make
only on
more
my
fucking
TikTok. I only
points
watch it
in
on
a
TikTok,
fucking
so, like,
toilet
my
than
TikTok
you,
For You
bro.
page is corrupt,
Fuck
but
you.
everything else is pretty chill.
What's most common on your TikTok For You page?
Oh my
Just like
gosh.
end of the world type shit. Like honestly, if you know that what's his name? Dylan Page, I want to say his
Bro,
name
literally
is. He's like
last
this
quarter,
news
they
guy,
scored
and he just says like the most fucked up shit
36
that's going on in the world.
before
And
that.
he's like this
report-
British dude.
He's
30,
reporting it with like a nice accent.
five,
Yeah,
there's
but he's
five.
reporting like the most fucked up parts of the world and like what's happening in the
Fucking
world.
weak
And I'm like,
fucks, man. I thought you had been
That
warmed
guy
up
too.
by the
I have him
third
on my
quarter
For You
because
page
he
too.
fucking dropped
breaking
40
news.
points.
Wait, what? He's a SpongeBob. What
Like
do you
both
mean?
of you
So,
combined
like,
in 2020.
on
of course.
SpongeBob, there was like the
Fucking
news
12
guy,
points
like
a
that
quarter.
fish that's
Yeah,
like an
12
actual
minutes a
real
quarter,
fish,
you
but it just
fucking
moves its
ass
mouth
cheeks.
I remember
like
that.
this.
Literally.
Yeah, there's like
That's all you're good
guy
for,
that does
bro.
that.
Fuck.
He makes those videos with the fish. Breaking news, and then it's like everyone's literally dying from nukes, and it's like real world shit. But he reports it. He reports it with that fucking fish like that.
But it's like real fucked up shit.
yeah, real fucked up shit. It's not like fake fabricated news. Like it's
Well,
real
fuck.
shit.
Are you into like conspiracies and shit?
Oh yeah, come on.
Like, what's your like top two?
Mm.
Flat Earth. Flat Earth's one of the most interesting ones to me.
Flat Earth is so weird.
It's weird.
That's weird, but that's like I think religion
conspiracies.
like religion conspiracies, like how it's all I mean there's like so many different things about it, but how it's a government way to scare the public.
Religion itself.
Yeah, don't kill me. These are just videos that I've seen and I thought they were like super interesting.
Well, why would it be? Because I've never seen this.
It's just like scare the public to keep them in like a little circle.
Well, that would make sense. I mean, all
So
the
it's
other
like, hey,
stuff
I
they've
don't
done.
want to do bad things because I don't want to go to hell.
Oh.
I have to live this godly life where I don't chase riches and fame and money, like all of these, because that's what God doesn't want me to do.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like you're talking about like the commandments and shit, like kind of keeping people at bay.
Yeah, but then again, I also don't know what the is going on. So it's like,
Yeah.
if I guess we're gonna find out when we die.
Yeah.
If religion's real.
Yeah. What's your take on that? Are you religious?
No, I'm not very religious.
Yeah.
Which sucks, but it's just like I'm one of those people that needs to see something. Like I need to like feel something, see something to believe it. And I don't hate anyone that believes in it.
Yeah, of
I
course.
actually respect every single religion. I just don't.
Yeah, I get
I'm
it.
not religious.
I'm not at
myself.
all, and I know you. I've known you for quite some time now, but you've never given that vibe off at all. I think my take on religion now, because I was really like that for damn near my whole life, but I think it's weird, man, because you believe in evil, though, right?
I think just people are evil.
Yeah. Yeah. And evil in what sense? Like when you say,
Like if someone's a very bad person, I think certain actions made them that way.
yeah,
Like it wasn't their fault that they're evil,
yeah,
but the way they grew up and the things that happened to them caused them to be that person.
yeah, I see what you're saying. I guess I've experienced like so much like just evil, sort of like sinister shit and seen fucked up shit that even though, yeah, it is like an active man or active woman, whoever's doing it, I just think because that such terrible shit exists, and it's like, okay, the opposite has to be the
Has to
inverse,
exist.
has to be godliness.
Yeah.
And that's why I was kind of like lending more towards like starting to believe more and starting to think about it more. And also, and I look back in my life when I used to be a lot more communicative and like speaking and sharing or like talking to God in a sense. And I'm not at all trying to like convert you or anything, because I understand like,
I'm always open to hearing.
yeah, I look back on those moments in my life and I was like, dude, my fucking life was better. Maybe, and again, maybe it was just because I was just more outwardly expressing my gratefulness for my life and what I had, or I don't know what it is, just that energy in that universe. But I definitely understand the idea of like wanting to see something to know for sure if it is or if it isn't.
Yeah. See, feel
Yeah.
something.
You've not had any experience in your life that made you be like, oh, this is, I mean, your life's great as far as I know from outside looking in.
Yeah.
I know you've had a rougher childhood, but you don't feel like where you're at and like how blessed you are, like how good you have it is like some sort of. You think it's all just because of what you've done?
Yeah. I think I'm very greatly appreciative.
Yeah.
Like I think something every single day. I'm like, whatever got me here, I'm blessed to be here.
Yeah.
Like this is a very, very hard industry to even make it to where, like, make it where I'm at, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
To be like a name on social media with millions of creators trying to be something,
Yeah.
and me having the opportunity, or me getting the opportunity to be one of them.
Yeah.
Like I'm very thankful for it. But I don't-
Right now, I'm causing this bet right now.
Yes.
Victor Wembanyama
I wasn't
scored 10
asking
points.
for this.
Jeremy Scouch, 10 points.
I just
Victor
did it. I
Wembanyama,
just did it.
15 points.
Which is so
Damian
weird
Lillard,
to
15
say.
points.
I get it.
Devin
Dude,
Vape,
I get it. Trust
10
me.
I
points.
just started like with a camera. in
Jeremy
front of me.
Scouch,
Started-
over
This is
11
shit
points.
I could do.
Yeah.
All right,
I
he's gonna
watched
score
other people.
just barely
I
11,
thought I
maybe
could
12
do it.
points, bro.
Who'd you watch the most? When you were
Milwaukee
coming up?
Bucks
Bulls.
Yeah,
ahead.
that makes sense. Damn.
Victor
gotta
Wembanyama,
go
over
down right
2.5.
Like that rice
assists.
gum beef and shit. I was already doing it. But like when I first wanted to start, I was actually
She's
watching
definitely gonna
Mike
get 2 or
on
3
Boys.
assists, bro.
You know who
Victor
those guys are.
Wembanyama.
Like Cameron Dallas and those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like those
Shit.
guys like made me want to start social media.
Reason
Yeah.
why
You-
is
you-
because
you
she's a
had such a
fucking distraction.
Interesting, like.
If he ain't gonna
start
shoot,
to
he's
where you are
passing it.
now.
Other
So
person
different.
shooting it. I'm already
You were
knowing.
so
I'm already
different.
knowing.
Oh yeah.
I just see those videos of you dancing, just like looking so lame.
You
And then,
think
I'm putting
enjoyed
100
that?
down.
bro, I'm,
Like,
This shit hits, bro.
I
I
remember
remember-
seeing this kid and be like,
there was
the
never a moment where I watched that video and I was like, fucking sick.
I'm done. I'm done betting, bro. I'm
so you were just,
I'm calling
you
out
were just
after
like,
this,
what was going
bro.
through your mind? You were posting shit and you were just like, fuck, I mean, it's doing good.
Yeah.
Because this shit.
I was literally seeing numbers go like this, my bank account go like this. I was like, I guess I have to keep going.
Plus, I get paid fucking
So at
the
what
next
point were you
day.
like, I gotta stop? Was it because it kind of like the trend kind of stopped? Like the
I,
people just
that's,
stopped
I'm doing
it?
this for my paycheck, bro.
No,
Straight
I
up,
just
straight
didn't
up.
like doing it. Like it got to a point where I was doing it for like a year and a half, 2 years, and
Yeah.
I was like, I am about to be 22 years old. You know?
Yeah, this is stupid.
At this time, I'm like about to be 22 years old, and people kept coming up to me and like doing the like, oh, I'm not a fighter thing, just basically getting clowned on. Like,
Yeah.
publicly just sucks.
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna change some shit up. Took a bunch of mushrooms.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like a bunch, like a how much actually? Do you know?
Dude, I mean, I wasn't measuring it. I just like grabbed like 3 handfuls.
Oh, 3 handfuls.
And I was,
That's probably more than like a real big dub.
I should if this shit don't fucking hit, I'm telling you tomorrow. This shit don't fucking hit, bro. I swear to you, man. I swear to you, bro. This is a fucking easy. This is easy money, bro. Victor Wembanyama, losing team. He just needs to score his ass 10 points, bro. Jeremy Scouch. His ass just scores 10 points, bro. Victor Wembanyama. He just needs to score 15 points, bro. Damian Lillard. He just needs to score 15 points, bro. Freaking Devin Vassell. I don't know who this Devin Vassell guy is. He just needs to score 10 points. It's Devin Scouch. Remember how I said 10 points? Now I need you to score 11, maybe 12 points. That's either 2 points, just rather 10, bro. Boom, you're done. Milwaukee. Send their ass home. Well, Victor Wembanyama. I need you to pass the ball just 2 times. Just 2 points. 2 assists. Maybe 3, bro. But for sure 2. $100. $551. I'm out. I'm done. I do that bet one time. I'm done. Out of there. Fucking cashing out right away. Telling all these motherfuckers I fucking spent so much money on fucking gambling just because I'm not a loser. You know, that's the one thing I remember Steve will do. He's like, there's one thing for winners and losers. Well, winners, no, and quitters. I ain't quitting, bro. I'm fucking winning, bro. If you ain't winning right now, you're gonna win the fucking later. Bro, my motherfucking bets, though, have not been hitting, bro. I asked for LeBron James to hit 20 points. He did not come through, bro. That guy's only scored, I think, like 12 points that game. I was low-key upset. Tyler Hero just needed fucking 15 points. He did 21, bro. Bam right here scored. Jamie, I just needed 10. He had 16. Everyone was doing good. Besides my motherfucking LeBron James. I had $5 on it. I'm done. This one, I have a pretty decent fat parlay. $551 though. I take this money, I'm out of there in my bank account. It's going straight in my bank account, bro. I've lost already, I think, total $400 or like $500. Literally $500. But I've only put in, I put in already like 50 or 60 bucks already in the game now. It's okay. Now that I'm at 0, I'm done playing, bro. After if I don't hit, bro. If I don't hit, I'm done playing, bro. I've lost my money, bro. Literally my 140 or $60. I lost that money. Like it just flew out my fucking pocket. This hit better fucking hits, bro. I swear.
yeah, my hands aren't that crazy big though, so it's just like
And
I can't
what did
believe
you
it.
experience?
I bet like
ego death is what
15,
people were
16
telling me.
bucks
Yeah.
and a loss.
That didn't make you feel closer to God?
That is where
$16,
where,
bro.
like, but
I
think
fucking
it's
lost it like that.
it's
Interesting.
drugs, the entities that you're like feeling and seeing,
Weak
and
motherfucker.
those voices you're hearing. It's like you're
Yeah.
taking poison.
Yeah. But you know what's interesting about the poison is that like it only opens you up to like what's already there. That specific one.
I think an interesting one is DMT. And I want to try that, but not until I'm like probably 27, 28.
Yeah, DMT. Well, that's the
Like
thing
when
that
my
your
brain's
body
fully developed.
that's the thing that your body kind of releases when you're dying.
Yeah.
I've done ayahuasca. I think you knew that.
Ayahuasca, yeah.
That's
one's
that's
cool.
like a different version of it, longer format.
Did you do it through the toad, or did you go to an Amazon rainforest? And do it?
No, I did, but I did it with like a real taita, like a real teacher who's gonna like put you through it, and it was fucking intense, bro.
Did you live like a whole lifetime?
No, I didn't feel that. I think because I have so much kind of like wound up and bottled up in my mind, like that. It was just like a very, I don't want to say this to scare people, but it was like really like violent, like not like violent thoughts, but it was too much. It was so. I remember at one point I was like, I want this to like go from a 10 to a 0 because, bro, I'll just tell you.
On weed.
What?
That used to be me on weed, like the panic attacks and then like the crazy thoughts.
Yeah, that was me on weed too. That's me on just drugs and drugs in general. Too much is too much. But so that's why I was really afraid to do this at first. But I'll basically walk you through it. It was at one point like I drank like 2 cups, and then it got to this point where I was like, it felt like I was high on mushrooms, like a good amount of mushrooms. I was like, oh, this is cool. Like I feel good. Like the thoughts are super clear.
Yeah.
And, sometimes you feel kind of down, but then you could feel up just based on where you direct your thought. And I was like, oh, I can do this. And I took one more cup, and bro, it was like I went from nothing to everything instantly. And it was so scary. Like I remember like being
Your limit's 2 cups.
Yeah, well, apparently, yeah. So my limit was 2 cups because that third, bro, sent me like a rocket ship. And I remember just fucking crying. Like I couldn't control myself. It was bad, bro. And then I got like, it started to come down and I was like, I really fucking needed that. And it changed my perspective on a lot of things. Because the biggest thing I take away from it, there was a time where, because I was super afraid of death. My whole life, very afraid of death. Probably
I'm just looking at the 551, bro. I need a 551 to hit.
For some reason, after I experienced that, and then months after that experience, my relationship to death is like so different now. Not that I'm like, oh, I want to go ahead and die, but I used to be so viciously like afraid of it, where it was just scared. Just death afraid. Are you afraid of it?
Never scared of death.
Never, at all. Damn, even with the no care of the, not necessarily no care, but no belief of the God thing.
So that's why I don't care. It's like I just disappear.
That doesn't scare you?
No. It's life.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Does weed get you fucked up like that though?
No. I can do I can go out. I don't usually smoke until nighttime, so it'd be weird if I smoked today.
Then why'd you say you used to get it like panic attacks from it?
So I think that's actually funny you say that. The death thing. It was one time where I smoked weed and I was fighting like this thought of like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Based on just because you were high?
Just because I was so high.
Yeah.
And I thought it was laced.
Okay.
Because I was so high.
Okay.
So like I've never had a panic attack before, like in my life. And then at this one time I take a fat ass bong rip and I'm having like this crazy like high. Like people were talking to me and I felt like an evil energy around them. And then I would go into my room, I'd hide in my room, and I was like fighting like death. Like I thought I was gonna die. So I'm like, wow, this sucks. There's gonna be like tablets of me dying on an overdose of sick. Wow, that's a cool way to go out.
No
right?
one died
like sick, cool way to go out. You died from weed. Dope. Yeah. So I was fighting like this sense of like, oh, I'm gonna die. But then I just kind of let go and I was like, all right, I'm dying.
So and then you just like,
yeah, and I had that same thing when I did edibles, same thing when I did mushrooms. Like
oh man,
where it's like you think you're just gonna die, so then you're kind of like accepting of it. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say about the ayahuasca thing. I get to a point where I was just like,
those man low key don't be passing the ball,
even
bro.
though I was so afraid of that idea.
And you don't die, surprisingly, guys.
His last game he lost.
I'm not on gear.
He got 4 assists. I need you to do that same shit.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, I mean I have taken
again.
Some.
Yeah, in the past.
Yeah,
same shit you did.
Test.
Same points. Everything.
What would you do it for?
I don't care about your read.
Feel good, sex.
Just need your assist. A point.
Did it make it better for you?
Oh,
dude, it was 15.
All right, maybe some of the viewers will relate to this. You know when you pop like a Cialis?
Yeah.
And you're like,
I relate to
boom.
this. Yeah.
You're like, boom, like it's not going down. Right?
Yes.
That was my natural Cialis.
Yeah. Well, your test was fucking high.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the funny thing about tests. People's always like, oh, your don't work. It's like, all right, buddy. It's not exactly how it works.
That's actually the complete opposite.
I mean,
it works too much.
Yeah, I think it's because people like that misconception came about just because it's like bodybuilders would report like limp and shit, but it's because they're doing a bunch of other shit that is affecting like the conversion, DHC, all this other shit's getting fucked up because they're not just taking tests, they're taking like Tren and Winstrol and all this other shit that's fucking up their estrogen and lowering the estrogen. It's like when you bottom that out, you could actually fuck your sex drive up. There's a bunch of different reasons why, but
these predicted
for people listening, don't, First and foremost, if you're ever going to do any of this kind of shit, make sure you get your blood work done, test yourself, check yourself. I always like to talk about if I'm going to talk about testosterone in general.
Bro,
but
how many did I
that's what people
predict
kinda
him?
do.
I predicted him 11 points,
they're just
over
doing crazy.
11.
Anyway, speaking about this steroid thing, you don't do it. Amazing.
Get it?
What's going on with the fighting stuff? Because you did you did
9
something
points
that
against Boston.
I remember seeing it being like, yo, there is not a single other
points against-
influencer who's going to do this. And I've seen you say that, but I know that that's true. There's like all these people talk all this shit.
Might
You
scope
went and
some
did
points,
like
bro.
bare knuckle and you won.
Yeah.
That was fucking cool. That was probably like, for me, when I saw that of you, I was like, this is like the coolest thing Bryce has ever done.
Yeah, that honestly, I don't think it's gonna be hard to top that. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to top that. Yeah,
Because you went from I'm not a boxer, everyone made fun of you, to like and came back and you like, even just stepping in there and doing that is like, that takes balls, bro.
Yeah, getting in there and then just, dude, when you feel a bearing
he's
punch
barely
from somebody
been
that actually
playing
knows how to
for-
strike, not like
He's
a lot of
barely
people are
been
talking saying
playing.
like, oh, this is like just like I've gotten to bare knuckle fights and on the streets
Street
and shit.
fighting.
Dude,
At
when
least
you
he's
get hit by
averaging
somebody that
over
knows how
10.
to throw a punch
I'm
across
gonna just
your
say
jaw,
that averaging
and you're
over
still
10.
standing,
That's
that's how
enough for me.
you know you're good. Because
Jeremiah,
he
you're
hit me so
Jeremy,
hard
you're
across
scaring
my
me.
jaw like 5 times. He hit me in my eye. Like he grabbed the back of my head, which is legal.
You can
Uppercutted me.
grab people in that?
Oh, grab, uppercut. So you know in boxing how Logan, when he did that to KSI and he grabbed the back of his head and uppercutted him,
Yeah.
and it was like a point deduction.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do that in bare knuckle.
Oh shit.
So he grabbed the back of my head, uppercutted me 5 times in my left eye right here. And I remember seeing him, and the reason I took him down in the fight, like double legged him, is my eyesight was completely slanted. I was seeing white flashes every single time he would hit me. And I like looked cool, like in the ring, but
Yeah.
I couldn't see. Like I was like I had to go the rest of round 1 not
Who the
being able to
fuck
see.
is this dude?
What the f-
Yeah, no, like all that. The reason
Even
you
though
see
it's
me,
so
like I kind of
blended.
go back on the ropes too, and I'm kind of sitting there like this,
He's projected.
because I'm like trying to shake out my eye. I'm like, why can't
how long did that last for?
1 round? Like I couldn't see for the rest of the round.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was really weird. I've never had like an eye problem too, so it was like it was only this eye where I was like seeing sideways, and then this one was completely normal straight. So it's like I was blurred.
You must just smack the nerve or something.
Yeah,
Some crazy shit.
something. He did something, and it fucked my eyesight, and that's why I was like kind of moving around. Like,
Yeah. Would you do another bare knuckle fight?
Dog, he's been up
See, the
and
thing is,
down,
like,
bro. His average is
first off, bare knuckle.
20.
they pay well.
Yeah.
They
I've heard.
pay well.
I've heard.
They're amazing.
I fell over
It's
15.
like,
How much
They
I
actually
said,
paid you.
bro?
A lot of the
Yeah, hell yeah.
UFC,
That's
a
good.
lot of the UFC guys, they'll go there. They think they're like badass, and they actually feel it, and it's fucked. But
I feel it now. So I'm feeling
Mike
it.
I
Perry
would
went
do-
there. He's a savage,
Feeling-
bro.
yeah, some people are built for it.
Yeah.
Like Mike Perry.
Yeah.
There's like a 80% chance.
I would do it again.
Yeah.
Walk, he's
I would
It's like
do it
who would you do it against though?
That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
finding
Who
someone,
the f- gonna do that?
because the guy I fought, he usually fights at 135,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I was 195 when I signed the contract.
Yeah.
So I lost 30 pounds. He gained 30 pounds. So we met in like the
I
middle
gotta
at
win this.
165.
Please,
Yeah.
Lord, help me get this
So
money
I fought
back.
like a lightweight, and he was hitting me like that, and it hurts. So it's like if I found another person that would be willing to do that, maybe, because someone that's as inexperienced as me, going in there in the first place, it's crazy.
Bro,
Yeah,
watch.
it's crazy.
I'm finna get a text from my mom. Be like, "You just spent $100 on fucking betting." I was like, "Mom, I'm sorry. I lost my money, and I'm trying to regain it back by making this one bet. And after this one bet, I'm also gonna take a break from betting because this is a horrible trait to be doing, bro."
There has to be some
Betting
things
should
in
only
my
be some-
favor.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So like I have to have the size. Like I have to have height.
I see what you're saying.
Like I have
yeah.
to have something on this. Like
Yeah,
another
because
guy.
that guy was so experienced.
Yeah, he was a amateur, like 40 or 50 amateur fights, undefeated
In
pro
bare knuckle
boxer,
or pro boxer. Okay.
and then 3-0 bare knuckle. But then
Yeah.
I was like looking at his opponents when we were like picking my opponent. I was looking at his opponents and I was like, oh, these guys aren't that experienced. But his third fight that he won by knockout, that guy was experienced, and I was like, wait, I already signed the contract. Fuck. was like,
Yeah,
this is insane. I'm actually doing this. But then I trained with like Lorenzo Hunt, who is the BKFC champ for the 205 and 185 division.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Showed
I
me
was
like
stuck
some of
on
the
that number,
grappling.
bro.
Showed me like, yo, you just cannot be afraid. Like
You just gotta go swinging.
if you go in there like afraid, he's gonna catch you. But I went in there with the game plan of trying to find a counter,
Yeah.
like looking for a punch as soon as he gets into my range, because he's gonna be there like the bully. Like he's the guy that's like, this is my house. You're
Yeah.
coming into it. I'm gonna be the one pressuring this fight. Otherwise, I'm gonna look like a pussy.
Yeah.
So he's gonna come forward. You can sit back because everyone's expecting me to lose anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sit back as soon as I see him in my range. And that's when I caught him with that right hand because he went into my range. And then he completely different after that.
Yeah. He was like,
he's like, wait, this kid can actually
fuck.
throw a punch.
Well, we also knew you could take a punch, man, from like watching you do the boxing. Gets in, respectfully get smacked up.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, what's going to happen? I was so like, you're going to do it. And I was like, what the is he thinking?
Yeah. No, I knew I could take a punch. That was the first time I've ever seen like white flashes though.
Yeah.
Which is, I was asking people, that's like what you see before you get knocked out.
Yeah. Damn, you're almost out. Bro.
Yeah. No, I felt like a few like white flashes and he would hit me and I'd see like nothing but white. And then I'd go right back and I'm like, oh shit, that felt weird.
Yeah.
It didn't
You
even
got
like
to go out.
hurt. It was more just like flash.
Yeah, the knock.
Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were telling me something.
Yo, dude. Boxers feel on this shit. Like, that's their, like, yo, dude, I'm in the ring, and I feel like I could take someone's life out real quick, and I see the, and they could take my life, and I feel the, and I'm like, am I out? Oh, man. Like, it's like a hidden pause and play. They guys have
about
crazy.
Austin was supposed to do the bare knuckle.
Yeah, he was. He was supposed to fight G Perez, but
That's the guy.
yeah.
That you fought. Yeah.
And they it was to set up like a rematch for us
Yeah.
if he won. And that would have been like a bare knuckle rematch.
You would have bare knuckled Austin. Oh
I would
my
bare knuckle
God.
Austin tomorrow.
Bro, I would love to watch that.
I would.
What happened to that guy?
He lost to Gibb twice, and then kind of just like, I think he's in like some serious money troubles, and that's why bare knuckle was willing to pay him a lot more. I even vouched for him.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Austin. By the way, vouched for him. I said, "Yo, this guy needs money.
Yeah.
Pay him a little bit more," because now I'm a part owner in bare knuckle.
Yeah. Nice.
I did the fight for like ownership too.
It's a good move.
So I vouched and I said I would put up some of my own money for him.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, let's give him like X amount. And it was the most he's ever going to get for another boxing fight after coming off of 2 very embarrassing losses.
Yeah.
Misfits, I've heard the offers that he was getting. It was laughable. So we offered him like 10X that.
Bro, they finna fuck me
And-
over.
And he
I
was
swear, bro. This FanDuel be
To come back and fight
fucking
you?
me
come back and
over,
fight G
dude.
G
Perez.
Perez.
This
But
shit
he's going
is saying
online
it
like
for,
saying like, yo, I whooped his ass. Like I'd do it again.
this is not
Set
for
it up. And I'm
real.
like, why would I fight you, dude? You're literally coming off of 2 losses right now.
Yeah. Who would you want to fight right now then? And this is boxing, I'm assuming.
So like regular boxing, I think there needs to be like it needs to be something hype. I think Whindersson Nunes.
Who?
He's got like 60 million Instagram followers. He's
I
like
don't
the
know who the
biggest
fuck that is.
Brazilian influencer. He's like 4-1 in boxing.
Is he big?
Like size wise?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But no, he can move. Seems like a really nice guy, but I think to come back and like take an easy fight would be stupid.
So do you think he's a harder fight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I would want to fight like somebody like a Whindersson Nunes, where he has like credibility in the boxing ring. And that personally, I could take like I could take him.
Yeah. I'd like to watch that. You know, I find going back to the Austin thing, I find interesting. Like, this is just the athlete or the social media guy making money. Like, I remember at one point that dude, he had to have been like printing money. I remember he had that house, like that giant ass house on the top of it
I remember going into it and I was
to make kind of like the big bag. I mean, obviously you have these investments, the things you're partnering with these companies. Fucking good move, by the way.
comedy movies.
Comedy movies.
Yeah. Like so I did that movie with 50 Cent. It's coming out this year actually. But I didn't like, I'm friends with like the producers and like the writers.
Yeah.
they want to write something around me. And I told them, I said, I want to do comedy. I don't like horror. I don't like serious movies.
Yeah.
Like, I would personally watch a comedy. Like, everyone
Yeah.
loves comedy movies.
Everyone. Yeah. Hell yeah.
And I would murk that shit. I would
Yeah,
freaking murk
Would it be like about your life or about
no,
like
no,
a
no,
part
no.
of your life?
No, I would just be a character in a comedy movie. But like me playing in comedy versus me being serious,
Yeah.
I would kill the comedy 10 times out of 10. Serious, maybe like 6 out of 10.
Yeah. But not stand up though.
No.
Stand up's so hard. Bro.
No, not stand-up comedy. I'm talking like
I just wanted to ask you your range.
like the other guys, like those types of films.
I see. Yeah. You like the
Like the raunchy comedy.
You like the process though, because filming is so. Because I've done a few movies, I'm like, bro, this is fucking taking forever.
It depends. Like it just depends if you're not passionate about the movie that you're in. Like if you like the movie you're in, hell yeah, I bet that would be fun. But yeah, doing the takes over and over and over again,
Yeah.
from different angles, yeah, that's like time consuming, and to give it your all every single time on camera,
Yeah.
like it's pretty hard.
What do you enjoy doing the most right now?
Like right now, what do I
Just as a person.
boxing?
Yeah.
Just like physical, because dude, working out in the gym and lifting weights, it gets so repetitive and
Yeah. Tell me about it.
boring.
I know.
It gets so boring. Boxing, it's like you can learn something new, and you're also learning how to defend yourself, and
Yeah.
it's so fun.
Boxing. What about business wise?
Gambling.
Dude, gambling. I fucking love gambling.
I love
like how you
gambling.
kind of whispered just kidding, but you're not really
I'm not kidding.
Bro, what's
I've
your
been
favorite game?
going to- dude.
I just so fun, man.
Blackjack, but roulette as well. I go to pretty big games, pretty big poker games here in LA.
Yeah.
It's low key like a little
I've heard.
side
Yeah.
thing I do. It's pretty fun.
I've heard.
How did you hear?
I hear everything, dude.
Yeah, no,
Everyone tells me everything.
I go to these big games, dude. Like these guys, I don't understand how some of these guys are losing this money and then just like laughing it off. I'm like, dog, you just lost a Lamborghini Urus in one hand, and you're like,
Yeah, well, that's
good hand, dude.
what it says. So these are just business people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like even when I lose, I'm just like, that sucked. But then at these games, though, it's like one hand you'll get fucked, the next hand you're right back.
Gambling is so scary. to
It's
me,
so
man.
scary.
It's so fun though.
Oh
man.
no, but it definitely is not for everybody.
No.
I don't even think it should be for people with money. It's like you actually have to be a certain type of person willing to take those risks.
Yeah. It's tough.
551,
Dude, I sent
baby.
it to LA with $1,000 in my bank account, or $2,000 in my bank account. It's 2 months rent here in LA. I sent it. I was like, college, 2 months, gambling, bam.
I mean, that's gambling. Yeah. The same. Shit, I moved down here with this. Social media wasn't even a thing, and I moved down here with like no money and all my shit in the back of a truck. But I mean, life. That's why I kind of like gambling, because like, people who risk the most normally have the biggest rewards. You know who's crazy at gambling? It just makes no sense to me. My buddy Steve. Steve will do it, obviously.
Bro, I watched the gambling streams that you guys do.
Bro, he's one of the luckiest people on the planet.
Oh yeah, no, like he's one of those people that are like meant for it. Like you're crazy, you take risks, and you get big rewards when you do win, but your losses are gonna fucking suck.
Yeah, but dude, that guy, he loses, but I don't know. I never see him lose. Like, dude,
I see him go down, and then he'll make it back like gambling on something else.
Yeah, like he'll do a sports bet and win 100,000. But
Yeah.
like, dude, I've seen him win the craziest shit, like in person. It just doesn't even make sense. Like I watched him and this other guy Taylor go from $10,000 each to $500,000, pay off Dana White's one of his like debts, like just to do that.
I had to watch that. Yeah,
That was
I
one
saw
of the craziest. Like I've seen this shit in person. One of the craziest things I've ever
That's
seen.
probably one of the coolest things you could do. Like just paying off like your boy's debt. And you're like, fuck it. Even though Dana White did not need it.
Oh, bro, what? He can
So
it's
it's
pay off
like,
that
they
10,000
could have just
times over.
pocketed that, and then, but it's like, yeah, I would. Dana's like even handed me cash to like win back some of my losses. So
Yeah.
eventually, yeah, I wanna do something where I win a bunch of money and then give some to Dana, even though
Yeah.
he doesn't need it.
He helps everyone out for
Yeah,
sure.
it's like one of those gambling buddies. Like when you have gambling buddies, you'll give your gambling buddies money because you know that they're probably gonna get you shit
to help
back.
you out. Yeah. But it's weird though, man. Like I've never Like I've never seen someone come
I
up
got
that
no
from
gambling
10K
buddies,
to that
bro.
is
Just
just like
me versus
on
the fucking
blackjack is crazy.
the
Dude, yeah,
world
like
right
his
now.
his unit bets are crazy. It's like he'll have $10,000 in front of him, and he'll do $5,000 bets. It doesn't make any sense, but sometimes it works.
Do you don't bet you bet crazy like that?
I do unit bets, and then every time I'm on like I do it like a very strategic way.
Okay, this is I love hearing strategic shit and gambling. Is
No, like
such
yeah,
a joke.
it's gambling at the end of the day, but it's like you're not gonna ever win big at the casino if you're betting small.
What's the strategic bet?
You have a unit place in mind, so it's like if I bring $10,000 to a casino, my unit bets are 1,000, so I have 10 bets, and if I lose 10 grand.
You're gone.
But if I win those, so you also increase your units. So it's like you win 3 hands in a row. You're like, okay, I'm going to increase to 2 units. I'm now doing $2,000 bets. And it's like you slowly go up. And then every time you lose, you go back to 1 unit.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if you lose the 10, you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, if I'm drunk, I'm like, God, give me another 10,000.
What's the most you've ever won?
70.
Oh shit. What was that on? Blackjack?
No, that was actually poker.
Okay. Dude, I'm not good at poker.
Yeah.
Not as good as I should be.
Poker's lucky.
Yeah. So what's the most you've lost?
40.
Oh. Are you up all time or down all time?
Up, for sure.
How do you know that though?
Because I don't pull money out of my bank account.
When you go to gamble?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's usually cash that I just have from other things, like other gambling.
I see. So you'd only play with that.
Yeah.
Damn. Smart gambling. Such a funny.
No, there's no
fun-
smart gambling. It's all gambling, but it's like if you want to make money at a casino, first off, you can't stay there all day. You can't stay there for hours and hours on end. You usually do like 2 blackjack shoes and then you're out. Like
I just feel like it's only people with money who can like really gamble, like really win. Because like
I
you
don't
have to
get
have a
people that
bankroll.
go to the casino with $20 and expect to win $1 million.
Yeah.
Like on a slot machine. Slot machines are the biggest rigged fucking things I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, like if I were a person that doesn't have like a massive bankroll, I would just bring like $200 to a casino and then just sit at a blackjack table that has a $10 min bet, and then just have your units in mind gradually.
And see where you can go.
Double
with
your money, get the fuck out.
it. Who taught you gambling? How'd you learn just gambling?
Watching it,
Watching it.
yeah, watching like people that win, but also like sometimes the casinos set that up where it's like you're gonna lose, but it's like if you just double your money and get out, it's like you already doubled your money.
Yeah, leave.
Yeah, just leave.
It's so hard, but that's the gambling, man. That's
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh,
'cause
if I
then
could
they give you
triple
those
it.
free drinks, and they're like, "Hey, no, stay here. You can probably win more." And then that's where they fuck you.
Yeah. Where's your favorite place to gamble?
Fuck, dude, it's so fucking hard, bro. Never
Resorts
give
World
one
or Red Rock.
night.
Yeah.
Late as
Resorts
fuck.
World, I
Like,
love
this is
Red
the
Rock,
worst
man.
time,
They treat me
bro.
so good
I
there, bro.
just gave their name in live.
I don't have a
but
host
just
at Red Rock.
scamming me, bro. I swear, bro.
You don't have
I
a
don't know
host?
why I fall for
Really?
this shit.
Resorts World, I have the highest tier card. I get like suites
I just
that
spent $100
have swimming
on some
pools
late
in them.
shit. Like,
I
yo,
got it. I'll set you up. with
$20.
He's the guy.
I have his number.
Now I'm
He's
like,
my
yo,
host.
I gotta change.
Really?
lives,
Yeah.
bro.
You
That
should talk to
shit's
Hassan. He's
He's
the
like,
guy,
hey,
bro.
dude, give me some.
They're dope. They're like
So
really,
mad, bro. I'm over
really
here
hospitable
just-
there.
Like stressing
dope.
about.
Would you
the
ever do
game.
like a UFC fight?
These bitches
Yes.
never score more than 10.
100%.
That's all I'm saying.
Dude, I always like try to joke with that, like with Dana when I'm always gambling and like we're in the same room. I'm like, yo, Dana, when are you?
But
gonna
he
sell
doesn't.
it?"
He doesn't set though. He would never set like one of those things up. I feel
No,
like
not an influencer,
one.
but it's like, yo, give me like a low tier UFC fighter. Fuck yeah.
Fight like a low tier guy.
Like low tier, I'll fight on the prelims. Let's run it.
Like you were like a real UFC fight. Or
Yeah.
Like in UFC.
Oh yeah, I would love that. Are you kidding me?
That'd be fucking crazy to see.
Yeah, dude. It's like
I feel like
got
that's
the
what's coming.
wrestling. I got the hands. I just need to learn like some jujitsu, and then kicks take way too long. So fuck that.
Kicks take way too long. I feel like they need to put together like an influencer MMA thing. I feel like they're going towards that, aren't they?
Misfits said that, and you know damn well I'm gonna be on that fucking card. Misfits MMA. Hell yeah.
I feel like they're doing that next, right?
Yeah. They said something about it, but it's like I don't see how Misfits is gonna go farther with that.
Bro, we added them. Motherfucker. Bro, why are they playing Among Us, bro? Neon Cheeser is supposed to stand for view botting. Let's see this shit.
Money, got security, don't move funny. No, you can't take none from me. Bonjour, my money speaks louder. Bonjour, my money speaks louder.
Yo, what's good? So quick little stream recap. Nothing too crazy happened. Neon Sam stream. I guess there was a little bit of a fight, trouble in paradise. Now I'm playing. Listen, if I become one of those trouble in paradise type of channels, somebody come in my Discord and smack me, which, hey, nobody joined my Discord. I dropped the link. I guess thanks for nobody nuking it. But nah, seriously, I did drop a Discord if y'all want to join that. And if anybody does want to hop on one of these videos too, y'all are all welcome to. I know people want to share their opinions as well. We could do something like that. But I guess there was a little bit of a fight between Sam and Neon, so we gonna check this clip out. I haven't seen it yet. I really just looked up some.
This is the exact same.
Bro, why are you going to the entrance?
Why are we going there? There's nothing over there.
Oh my gosh. But I'm trying to help you. Why are you yelling at me? Did you come up with a solution?
No, but I'm just saying, there's nothing to do here for 2 hours. I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing.
Look at the directions of where it was trying to take me. Where was it? A gate was there.
Okay, so where do we go?
We have to go the other way.
Okay, as long as you know
The
where we're
other
going.
way.
I know where we're going, but if there's another gate there, it's not my fault.
Everything going.
You say me.
I mean,
The other
whose fault
way.
was it last time? Be honest.
Yours.
Wha-
Because you're the one streaming.
Okay, and they were gonna kick us out, and then they tried.
I'm be 100. I feel like people are overhyping this clip. It's like it's just kind of a regular argument between a young relationship. You feel me?
That's past us because you called the guy.
I did not call him.
Accountability, dude.
Who gives a f? You're the one streaming in the first place.
I mean, yeah, but I was being respectful, and you're the one who got us kicked out.
It's just not true.
Both?
We
Whose
were
fault was it,
going
Chad?
to-
Okay, Chad's
Guys.
not gonna suck. Whose fault was it? I swear
No,
to God, it was
okay,
your
okay,
fault.
okay.
And then
Let's
you started.
say
And then you
let's say I
started.
didn't talk to him. What was going to be the end result regardless? Were you going to end your stream so we could stay at Disney?
No,
No,
you
we
were-
were going to leave. So who gives
You
a?
never take accountability, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I'm sick of a lot of shit that you do. So keep going.
It's probably too dramatized for the for the stream. You feel me? They probably for the stream and for the audience and whatnot. I feel like what's more important is if they really having these arguments off the camera. That might, you feel me? That might be indicative. That's a big word. Hold on, of like their relationship and whatnot. But like I said, this is a young relationship.
I asked him a question.
Shut him up real quick. I'm sorry, G.
It's not bad. Do you look?
So then I guess this is a clip of her and Leon getting into it as well.
Keep going. It's cool. You wouldn't let someone talk to your daughter like that if you had one. So it's
I
cool.
don't know who talked to you like that.
Exactly. So why are you like?
I'm asking what happened. Why are you mad at
Why
me?
is it relevant? He just reset the chat. Can we just reset
I
the
don't
chat
know.
in the
Like,
situation?
Sam, do you remember that I don't know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. That's why it doesn't matter.
That
It's
doesn't mean-
relevant.
What?
I mean, yeah, if she taking shots at Leon too, I feel like she really upset about something. She is so just talking about how Sam view bots.
To do TikTok, bro. Sam Frank bots all her TikToks. Why is she not shadow banned? Yeah, I'm name dropping now. I don't give a. It's bullshit, bro. She view bots every single TikTok, but she doesn't get shadow banned. Can't even find her. Nobody's shadow banning her. They're doing something with. I'm getting. Whatever. God, I don't even care anymore about anything, bro. I promise you, I don't care about anything.
Nah, Cheezer's funny. Yo, his video did go stupid viral. Oh, look at Cheezer. He did the duet with the Demi dance, bro. 25.4 million. Nah, he went crazy. 25.4 million? What are we talking about? Neon hopping in the
I haven't
studio.
even seen that shit, dude.
Overseas, and I'm still making money.
Was
that good?
Yeah, we're gonna take this one. Yeah, this one could. Yeah, we
We can work with it.
We could work with it.
Overseas, and I'm still making money. Ooh.
He said we can work with it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, now.
Making money, got security, don't move funny. No, you
What we
can't take
thinking?
none from me.
What we thinking? He turned it into Drake, or is he still the Degrassi
My
Drake?
money speaks louder. Bonjour, my money speaks louder. Bonjour,
Oh my
money
God!
speaks louder. Got security, don't move funny. No, you can't take none from me. Bonjour, my money speaks louder.
But the thing is, though, anything he drops is gonna get views at least.
Bonjour, my money speaks louder.
And then Neon every stream he's got to start off with an apology.
Realize
so.
it, and it's like I don't even try to get the clip. It's not even that. I don't even try to go for the clip. It's just I just say whatever the f I want, and I feel like I'm behind a screen when in reality I'm in person. Like someone could literally just come like and just head, but I don't like understand it, and it's fun. I'm not even looking at the chat. I don't care if y'all what are saying, but I want to sincerely apologize. I didn't mean anything I said, and it should have never
This guy just apologizing, bro.
come out of my mouth in the first place, and I take
That's
ownership.
funny.
That was the first time it was like 3 a.m. I literally went down at Red Rock, and he called me down, and I face to face apologize to him.
Face to face apologize to him. Yo, what the fuck, CG? Foggiato, my god. I just can't believe it, bro. Gambling is a fucking horrible thing. Don't get into it, bro. But if you're a fucking quitter, then stay fucking quitting, bro. Stay a loser. If you're a winner and you're fucking got some type of money to fucking gamble, bro, don't be fucking losing. Make sure you get that money. Get the fuck out. Don't fucking stay and try to keep up. Fucking take your losses. Take your wins at your time. Take your losses at some times. Me personally, I'm gonna have to deposit this next fucking win I get because my odds are up. Statistically, I'm at 65%, 70. I'd say 65, 75% chance of my high odds hitting. I say 65 just because there's one player and this other player. One doesn't catch them, get that many points, and the other player doesn't pass and get that many assists. Or he maybe passes, but he doesn't pass to assist type of player when he should be. Because I feel like Wemby needs to have at least 3 assists. For he has 3 assists. We're good shape. We're good shape. I'm glad. He needs to have over 2, or maybe just over 2 assists. That's all. And one player needs to have over 11 points, bro. I swear you could do that, man.
Last quarter,
Yeah.
because Gideon is now on TikTok Live doing Bible studies and shit like that.
He converted. He
Yeah.
converted all his content and just devoted his life to God.
Yeah, that was just great.
Yeah.
And then you see other celebrities that you really wouldn't think of like preach the Bible and stuff, and like they would you know what I mean? Like he's working, man.
Yeah, bro.
I read the last entity. I mean, like the last page of the Bible and stuff, and the way he
The Revelation.
and the way he ended it off at blah 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 amen.
Yeah.
Like the way we say in the name of Father Son amen, and he ended the Bible off as amen. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
tough.
So in the beginning of the Bible it
Yeah.
says in the beginning and ends with amen.
Fam, I was in church like, oh shit, that's hard.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was like the biggest mic drop, fam. It's like
Honestly, nothing's by accident. Nothing's by accident. I remember there's this one scripture. It's almost like a theory too, but
I got to
there's a lot of
experience
scholars that
Gideon
were
a
studying
bit.
like when
I didn't see
Jesus
his whole
was in the tomb,
thing.
and
I
you know
saw
how like he left the
glo-
tomb because he came back to
blossom.
life.
Yeah.
Shit.
There was a cloth that was folded and left on where he was resting, like his body was resting.
yeah.
And scholars were wondering, why did the scripture specifically have to point out, and he left the cloth folded on a place of of where he was sleeping. Check this out. So in Hebrew tradition, right, there's the servant and there's like obviously like the master. And usually what happens is the servant, when the master is eating, there would be a cloth. Now, if the master would fold the cloth and leave it on the table, the servant would clean up the whole table, but you would leave like what's being used by the master. Why? Because the folded cloth means he's coming back.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna return to the table.
Yeah.
So Jesus leaving the cloth means he's coming back.
Yeah, that's fucked. He's always leaving those hints though.
It's all these like theories and almost mysteries, but it's on purpose, bro.
Yeah,
Jesus.
like the last
I'm sorry.
I think the reading I read.
I love Jesus.
He's like, oh
bro.
yeah, don't let
Just,
any of these people who slander the name of.
the one thing about fucking Jesus, bro. She read the Bible. Predicted. Factual. Not predicted. Factual. First ever book. You know? and predicted all this shit that's possibly has going on in life, and if I get to experience it, God, man, I guess that shit would be crazy, bro. If I get to see his fucking Jesus, I'd be like, oh my god, this is Jesus, bro. Look at me, I fucking lucky bed for you, Jesus. Like, motherfucker, you my motherfucker. Oh my god, look at Jesus, look at Jesus.
Mind like get into your head like I will come back and stuff like that, but like that was in the last page. It's like
Yeah.
soon I will come back, blah blah blah, don't let them slander. It was crazy. I was like,
It's
it was like reading
crazy.
him like it was like
Dude, he was
talking
be
to
like
me,
number
you know
one
what I mean?
celeb
fam.
He's like,
easily.
don't worry, bro. You're like, I'm coming back for you, Tom.
I don't think it's by accident that all of the
Yeah.
oh my uncle, we had like a great debate. It was actually my cousin.
But does that mean the world ends, bro? It's not like, yo, cheers, who's here? It's like the world will end, dude. It's here. Like, that means some
My
shit.
bad, my
It's
cousin.
Yeah.
We had a great
fine
debate,
shit.
and you were saying like,
I don't know.
oh, how come you believe like in Catholicism, Christianity, but all of these priests and everything, they're what? They're like pedophiles, doing bad things. And I gave him the best answer, and
What'd you
this
say?
literally came from like,
What do you
this
say?
literally just came out.
Yeah.
I told him straight up. I told him it's because the closer you get to God, the higher the temptations are, and it's never over.
Yeah.
And it's at a greater cost.
Yeah.
Because you're at that close. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Because for the enemy, they would want you to fall at a higher spot than at a lower spot.
Yeah.
So the closer you get, it will be much more of a disappointment when you fail
Yeah.
than rather like you're already not caring.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you though, if you can allow like yourself to open up to God, He will actually change your life. You just have to open it. You know what I mean?
Because my almost reasoning for it, and I told him straight up, it's like, look, let's say you have a homie, and he's your best friend,
Yeah.
but he done you wrong, and you had another homie, but you're not that close, you're just an acquaintance. He done you wrong as well.
Yeah.
Which one hurts more?
The other one. Yeah.
The one that's close.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's close to you. He
you
has a
wouldn't want that one.
relationship with you, and you wouldn't see him as doing these type of things.
Yeah.
So if I were an enemy of you, and I wanted you to cry, and I wanted you to like feel terrible about
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
who would I target?
Yeah.
The one close to you, not the one that's just an acquaintance.
Yeah, bro. That's facts, man. I also noticed something during Christmas is like the little things. Like the little things you notice is like, you know how you said everything happens for a reason?
Yeah.
Because like during Christmas, as soon as I became an adult, I usually didn't get no more Christmas gifts because I'm like, oh, I don't need that. I'm very simple. Like just get me socks or something, right? But my mom always gets me this one big lump of Toblerone, like the Toblerone, right?
Yeah.
And every Christmas, that's always been like a tradition now.
Yeah.
It's maybe like 5+ or 10+ years that I've been getting this Toblerone, right? But like I noticed that's like, oh yeah, every time I get it, I'm super happy and I'll raise it up. I'll make sure like my mom feels that gratitude,
Yeah.
right? But it's like if I didn't have that and I kept getting presents, I feel like I would be more of a spoiled person. You know what I mean? Because now I know what's coming, but I'm still acting, you know, or like not acting, but I still feel gratitude to that. So it's like I'm glad that I always do that because yeah, since now I'm getting, you know what I mean, like the stuff that I want.
Yeah.
I don't need all this stuff. Like I have to remind myself that all I need is this little Toblerone to be happy in life. You know what I mean?
I think if you don't humble yourself enough, you'll be
Yeah.
humbled somewhere else.
Exactly. Yeah.
Some other way.
Did you see that that video of the girl who got a Tesla? So it's been trending on Twitter. This little girl, I think it was she just turned 16. So her parents are not like in the richest state, but they gave her a Tesla. She walked out. She was like, "Oh, I don't really like electric cars."
Wow, what the fuck?
Yeah. She's like, "I kind of want a Mercedes Benz." And then her parents like, "What? But this is a Tesla. We got you this Tesla." And then she's like,
That's crazy.
yeah, she's like, I don't like it. And then she's like, the parents like, okay, go in the front seat, $100 because it's her 16th birthday, right? And she's like, that's it? That's all you could get on my
Wow.
golden birthday? And so it blew up so much. People were so invested. They told the parents to return the Tesla,
Yeah.
right? So they returned the Tesla, started filming her again. Yo, come outside, come outside. He's like, we got you your Mercedes. She comes out, Fam, it's like some washed down Toyota Corolla. she's like, oh, like I want it. Where's my Mercedes? She's like, yeah, it's in the corner. No, that's not a Mercedes. No, that's yours, and you're gonna drive that until you feel gratitude.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's fucked.
It was a
See?
crazy bar. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be grateful, fam. You have to, like, even if it's just a little bit, you don't understand like the suffering somebody else had to do for you to get that.
Dude, that's
Some
crazy.
kids on
Having
Christmas
a
don't even
Tesla
get
at
presents.
16.
You know what I mean?
That's
You're lucky
crazy.
to get one thing.
Yeah, like as a kid, I would honestly be spoiled with toys for a while,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
like damn, and then sometimes I wouldn't get what I really wanted, but that's just us being so consumed.
Yeah,
you know, like we're so consumed because we look at every.
Like, I remember I wanted what's called Guitar Hero so bad, and I felt like God. I was like, dude, childhood went by fast. By like the Wii shit, like had to have all the Wii games. I was addicted to that Wii shit. I was addicted to that motherfucking PlayStation. Next when I grew up a bit older, PlayStation 3 went hard. Then I got the full, and I don't really game like that anymore. More I just fucking watch shit like this and work out. But I need to focus this year on gratituding more income, and how can I start literally this upcoming week? Like, I need to find another way how to make more money. Which I'm fine with that, bro. I got pretty much a studio place so I can work out people, a motherfucking job. I'm pretty sure they'll allow me to do my own training shit like that. I have it's just gonna be like different, bro. I just gotta see what the fuck I could do, man. Well, let's get into this.
Everybody else what they're getting and see the happiness out of what they're feeling because of, oh, this is what you're supposed to feel. This is what you're supposed to have fun with. Honestly, you could have just as much fun and even just as much of a dopamine rush with a basketball than like a PS5.
Yeah.
But we don't
know
understand that, you know? Like, we don't understand that because we're so consumed. I'm not saying I don't understand. I mean, like, us as general. Like,
and I don't blame it because social media is a thing. So it's like you saw as soon as Christmas time hit, everyone's posting them hanging out with their families. But yo, imagine you're a guy that only has like a mom or one dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're watching all these people. Like, I'm all for posting, but it's like, fuck, man. Like, I feel bad for those people who have to watch it. Because now it's like, before, you didn't have to know that stuff. You didn't know people were having fun with their families, but now it's all in your face. Like, you feel like Christmas, you have to be having fun with your family. Nah, Christmas.
but nah, that's not what it's about.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's literally just a time to reflect. And
Exactly,
it's a time
exactly.
to just like look around and feel that and know that like you're loved, even with who you have around you, what you have around you. Even if it feels like there's nobody there, like somebody's there, God's there, and that's why we're celebrating. That's why it's Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, it's not because of presents, it's not because of like Rudolph and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even part of it.
I like that.
It's just been changed. Like, the concept of Christmas is this commercialized thing.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's really not. You know what I did for Christmas though?
What you did?
This is kind of contradicting it.
Yeah.
But this is what I did.
You had fun with your friends?
No, like my cousins, all my
Okay.
little cousins. I guess it's not bad because I want to give to my cousins.
Yeah.
But I said, all right, we're doing Jumpers Jump trivia. And I had like cash. I had a stack of cash in my pocket.
Yeah.
Jumpers Jump trivia. And I have bare cousins, right?
Okay.
Like, all right, everybody line up. And I go around.
Yeah.
Okay, in episode 5.
You see how much of your cousins are just fake fans?
No, I went easy on that. I was like,
okay.
I.
What's the name of the other guy?
yeah, so like that.
The guy's like, oh, fuck.
No, shit like that. I was usually, no, what jokes is I let some of my cousins know ahead of time, but I didn't tell the others.
Yeah.
It was funny because I just said it by accident. Like, oh, you know I'm gonna do Jumper Jump trivia later.
Yeah.
And like, oh yeah, because I don't know. They already knew I was gonna give something crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways, when I asked the question, this is when I realized, oh fuck, I shouldn't have told them because the question was, when was Jumper Jump created?
Okay.
And then someone said the exact date and month. They're like November something, 2020. I'm like, wait, what? I didn't even know that shit. I didn't even know that shit.
Wait, like, you didn't pre-tell him.
No, like I told him like, oh yo, I'm gonna jump. I said
but
I'm
he
gonna do
actually
jump trivia. It was my
That's
little cousin.
fucked.
No, she got it.
Yeah.
And then it was open to everyone, right? Like I wasn't just necessarily giving to singles. I was giving to like everybody can try and win this shit.
Okay.
But she got it so quick. I'm like,
That's
oh
so
fuck,
crazy.
I forgot to let you know I'm doing this.
Like she made sure to write down some things you might.
Had it. She had it on hand, bro. She had it on hand.
That's fucked. No, my cousins are just one of them came up to me. He's like, all my friends are calling Cap that you're my cousin. So we're taking pictures, right? And he's like, I need a picture of me pinching your cheek. I'm like, what? So he pinches my cheek. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, bro, I can just send you a video saying you're my cousin. Cause he's like, they might think it's photoshopped, but the amounts that they go through.
My little cousins too, like they like, they don't believe me.
Yeah,
they
they
don't.
don't,
Yeah, like all my cousins.
Yeah, but
Crazy.
sometimes there's some cousins that I think that never watched an episode, but they just know that I'm famous and they just think they're like, I watch it all the time, but I don't want to trivia them. I know deep down in my heart that they're gonna let me down. Like I'm gonna be disappointed.
Nah, I trivia them, bro.
No.
I trivia though. I keep it real. I keep it 100. Like if you guys don't know, you guys don't get the prize. That's what it is. One of my cousins, I asked her because it started like leaning off of jumper's jump because it got too hard.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, who's the greatest basketball player of all time? My little cousin, she's a basketball player. Shout out Gemma. And then she goes, Kobe Bryant. I'm like, you don't win.
Wow. That's so subjective. No, unless you know it, there's no right answer.
I don't. No, but I kept it.
Yeah.
But my cousin Josh, because he's like, he thinks Kobe's the best.
Yeah, he's like, what the
so, he's like Gemma, take mine.
That's it. You're right. No, that shit is very subjective, bro. But yeah.
It's fun to do those type of things with family, like when you can.
Yeah.
And even in little ways. What I noticed, it doesn't matter if it's like a monetary thing or if it's even such an insane amount of like raw to it. That's the best way I can describe it, like rah type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Noise. As long as there's a lot of thought behind it. As long as there's a lot of love and care from it.
Yeah.
That means a lot in a present or even in like a celebration or even in just a gathering in a game like that, where it's rather than we're just sitting around on our phones.
Yeah.
It's something like we can be excited about because we're here together, rather than like oh, this is exciting because it's we're watching something on the Olympics. You know what I mean? Like it's shit together.
I feel like the most like I'd rather have a troll gift than an actual gift because I feel like if you give me like a troll gift that like relates to something that I do or something, like it hits more. So one of my friends stutters a lot, right? So one of my dogs gave him like those microphones when you talk out of it and you put the headphones on, it delays. So like you could like it's
the thing like this.
So he opened it and he was like, what is this? He's like, yo, we're about to play a game. Put it on. So he talks in the microphone. Can't even understand a word he's saying. So he's coming out. He's like, fam, does that remind you of anything? Fam, you're stuttering right now. He got so hurt, but at the end of the day, it's love. Like he was dying. Like he was dying.
That's kind of fucked. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's not.
That's kind of crazy.
No, it was funny, bro.
Because I know y'all made it like.
No, we were dying still.
I know you guys are humiliating him.
Yeah. He turned tomato, fam. Like at the end of the day, but it's love. You know what I mean? It's brotherly love.
But still, oh my god. I know those tube things though. I remember like in SK and JK, they used to hand this shit out. It was like a plastic tube, and you would put it to your ear.
Damn, my
this is
butt
really
fell
smart, though.
asleep.
So the reason they gave those out was for the reading time.
Okay.
So when it was reading time, you can actually read it to yourself, and you don't have to be so loud.
Oh, really?
It's pretty smart. So
I
you can
never
kind of
had
whisper it, and you can hear it in your own ear. So it's almost like podcasting. Like you hear yourself backtracking.
Did you have those?
I did it one time, like back in the day when reading time came.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's pretty smart. It's pretty smart.
Yeah.
What's jokes, fam? Like, how come we don't see any like practical inventions anymore?
What do you mean?
Like everything's so complicated, you know? Like rather than, okay, you know how back in the day there would be a practical invention. Let's say like the slap chop, like slapping the food and be tasting, right? Nowadays it has to be like so advanced, and it's, I guess we're just getting in that future era, right?
A blender that like blends anything you want, like phones. Like it's such a great blender that it blends whatever you want.
It's getting too complicated.
Yeah.
Do we really need all of this shit?
No,
man?
fam. We need that guy who did who's the guy it's the most iconic.
ShamWow.
ShamWow.
Yeah.
That's all he did. Boom.
Yeah, it's literally just a cloth, bro.
I think the closest we got to that was the one we have that washes our dishes. The happy
Scrub Daddy.
Scrub Daddy.
Yeah. Not a commercial.
Yeah, super easy though. That's all he did. It's a face with it's a scrub with a face on it. That's it. Simple, and it's sold.
There was one woman though I saw, and she came up with an invention that was really interesting.
What was it?
She decided to. I don't know why this wasn't a thing yet.
Yeah.
But she decided to make a coat hanger that was half the size.
Oh yeah, the foldable. The foldable ones. Yeah.
Fam, that makes so
Super,
much fucking sense, and I don't know how come we never done that before.
Yeah.
But it's shit like that. It's almost that thing of like, you know when you play a game and you realize there's a mechanic in a game that you never realized, like in Minecraft, like, oh, you can burn chests and then it powers the oven, like shit like that. You know what I mean? But it's one of those groundbreaking things that could change the world if we wanted to, but are we gonna decide to?
Yeah. That was on Dragon's Den, I think, right?
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was because she pitched it on there.
Oh,
and
maybe,
there was another very entitled guy. So he was pitching his own thing. I don't know what it was, but it was something tech, right? And then like all the dragons.
Maybe
like,
watch your Shark Tank.
we're not gonna go out with it. We're not gonna send you any money. This is a whack idea, right?
Yeah.
So he leaves the room, and then before a commercial, all you see bust through the door. He's like, "Nah, fuck that. You know what? I work so hard."
You did that?
Yeah, he's like, I am a D1 athlete. I have a perfect grades in school. So I'm on the bus doing code for this product. I'm not giving up. And
Yeah.
then they're like, bro, like, what can we do? Like, just because you feel entitled, a lot of people have worked way harder than you. That doesn't mean your product is good. You know what I mean? So just go back to the drawing board. But then he just stands there for like 5 minutes and just like they zoom in on his face and he's just crying. He's just tearing up. I felt
Poor
so
guy,
bad.
fam. Poor guy.
Yeah.
See, like, it's a lot of
Humiliation
timing
on
too.
TV,
Like, it's a lot of
no.
hard work.
Yeah.
But it's also like faith too. It's faith, hard work, and time, and like it has to come together.
And then you see this guy who, what do you call this? Who made the Amazon top seller just by collecting urine bottles? Did you see that?
What the fuck? Like how?
So he repackaged Amazon truck drivers' pee bottles, right? And
What
it
the
became the
fuck?
#1 seller. So it was originally a prank, like the last steakhouse thing I was telling you.
Yeah.
So I think his name was Uba Butler, I think, and he was a prankster on YouTube. But he was like, okay, I'm gonna do a documentary on how Amazon's working conditions is so trash, right? So he wanted to find a way to say like, oh, to all these people, to the truck drivers specifically, look how poorly you guys are working, right? So Amazon is so strict on like delivery times. They don't allow. I mean, I think they allow workers to take breaks, but they don't take the breaks because if they're late, they get punished, right? So they would take a bottle and they would pee in it and they would leave it in the truck, like in the driver's seat, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you would see a bunch of pee bottles surrounded by the Amazon facility because it's the truck drivers throwing them out, right? So the guy, he was like, okay, let me do this. He took all the pee bottles, repackaged them as Release Energy. The drink was called Release Energy, and it had a hint of lime, right? So he would take all his friends, pretend to try it, and do reviews.
No, that's
right,
fucked.
and it would be on the main page, the #1 seller on Amazon, on the cover, fam.
That's fucked.
And like people
were drinking his piss.
No, like his friends were as a joke. Like he would tell them, "Oh, this is."
So
your
when
piss.
they bought it, what did they get?
Like the piss bottle, fam.
But they got the bottle.
Yeah, but he told them his friends not to drink it because it was piss. They would just leave fake reviews, but the fake reviews would leave it on the top of the Amazon page, and people would buy this. But then I think he got sued.
You have to. That's a health freaking hazard, man. Ew. Ew. If you have like some next disease or something, cooked.
But fam, W marketing, that guy got onto the homepage of Amazon.
Yeah, W marketing.
Yeah,
stuff.
W marketing. That's
W
all you
marketing.
needed.
Honestly, we're gonna see more and more of the craziest shit like that.
Yeah.
Because mans are bored.
Yeah.
That's what it is,
100%,
fam.
bro.
Mans are just bored, bro.
Yeah. Especially the ones with the BBL. The man's if girls want BBLs, like they have to search up how many deaths the doctor they're going to have.
Yeah.
Because that's
There's hella.
such a key implement of like how credited that doctor is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn, like be happy with your own skin, you know?
I know. And I don't know if you heard of I think it's like
Can you say something?
yeah. It's like like this girl started doing her own like a fake BBL treatment thing. I think she was called the Tushy Doctor or something like that. Such a whack name for like a doctor, right? She got like more than 30 clients, fam. And guess what she was injecting in her body? She wasn't a doctor at all. Fam, she put tire sealant in their butts, super glue,
No.
cotton
Wait,
balls.
did it kill them?
Yes, fam. She injured and like almost killed a bunch of her patients.
That's fucked up.
Imagine super
That's
glue in your
fucked
butt,
up.
fam.
That's fucked up.
Oh my, cotton balls, fam. Yo,
That's crazy.
don't piss me off, bro.
They made her a squishmallow.
Yeah, no, legit, fam.
That's
They were
fucked.
stuffing whatever she had, fam. Like if this would go in a person's butt if it was around. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's
So yeah, just be very careful. But at the end of the day, just love your body, dog.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's I think like what I was saying before, it's always trying to keep up with something.
Yeah.
But we're only trying to keep up because we see everybody else doing shit. If you're just like focused on your own, looking at what you have right here, fam, and just focus on like what you can do better rather than what you can do better for someone else, you'll find a way at your own pace type shit.
Yeah.
Like nobody's really on your head on whether you're gonna be successful, whether you're gonna be happy, whether you're gonna be whatever. It's you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's you. Who has to do the work? You.
Yeah.
You know? Who's gonna like put you to sleep? You.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who's gonna go through the stress? You. Like nobody else is gonna pay your bills. Nobody else is gonna do your
No one
shit
else
for you, fam.
is.
You don't have to worry about whatever bullshit you hear from even the people that are kind of like in a power position.
Yeah.
Because at the end, like you're gonna have to suffer your suffering.
But-
you want to just choose like how you do it.
But at the end of the day, it's like I've seen some videos where it's like the Filipino immigrant parent when their kid is just having fun, like they'll always be like, stop that, don't do that. And then like when they get sick, oh, I told you, and stuff like that. Like that's created like that's like built up trauma from before
That's
that
like a
they pass on.
PTSD.
Yeah, exactly. And I've seen it. I was like, it kind of makes sense because it's like when you grow up, now you feel like you have to be this perfect child. And like you don't want to, since they didn't let us be kids, we're gonna pass it down. You know what I mean? And that's why I know so much like Filipino people that are in like therapy because they have to get through that because they weren't allowed to be kids. You know what I mean? I seen someone was like, oh, when Filipino parents have a kid but don't let them be a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they're all like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Or something like, you know, you've heard that phrase before.
Yeah.
It
but-
maybe not just Filipinos, but like, yeah, it might apply to, you know,
yeah, a lot
every
of, like,
race.
ethnic families, yeah.
Immigrant families.
Bro, you know what it is though? It's because it comes out of like a scarcity mindset and a mindset of that's all they know.
Yeah.
But every single day the world changes so much. Like our kids are gonna have a way different future than us.
100.
So we can't really judge the world on our experiences anymore. We have to judge it by how it's going.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Which is scary. And that's why that's what people are afraid of is the future. People are afraid of the unknown. But all you can do is your best.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's facts. And universities are so smart for this because they're starting to implement influencer degrees.
What the
have
fuck?
Have you heard of this?
That's some bullshit.
Yeah. So now
That's
look.
some
Nah, dude, influencer degree is the biggest scam as fuck, dude. What the fuck, dude? Hell no, I gotta start getting rich now.
bullshit.
So they know now that everyone wants to get into that career path, right? So they're offering a 4-year degree course where they teach you like marketing or like PR training or like all that stuff that you don't really need to be an influencer. all the bullshit just to sell you on it. But you know how many kids are enrolling in this shit? Because it's super easy. And like you can, now I promise you there's going to be a million more in 2024.
That's for the kids that don't want to go to school, but their parents are forcing them.
Exactly. Which is a dub, low key, because you can tell your parents that you are getting your degree now, but it's like a loophole thing. It's like the Jesus tattoo. Yeah, I got a tattoo, but it's Jesus. You know what I mean? But it's like I got a degree, but it's an influencer degree. Yo, please go to church and do this. I still want to see that.
He's making Kevin's Jesus tattoo. It's funny. Yeah, nah, it's funny. Yeah, go Jesus go like, yo, I got you right here, bro.
Jesus tattoo. Yeah, I got a tattoo, but it's Jesus. You know what I mean? But it's like, I got a degree, but it's an influencer degree. Yo, please go to church and do this. I still want to see that.
Yo, I think at this point, you know why though? It's almost a thing of like, they want to be able to say their kids went to school.
Yeah,
that's all it is. That's all it is. It's not that they necessarily want to see the degree and you using that shit. It's more for the conversation when it comes to like, oh, so what's your kid doing?
They want to brag about
what it's for. It's exactly for the what's your kid doing? It's for that exact question, fam. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like mad about it because if we were parents too, I'd be like, fuck.
I would want to brag about my kid. You know what I mean?
Fuck, does he have a shit? Like, well, maybe he should get a degree. No, like if I be real, if I be real, if we were parents, we just have to put each other in each other's shoes. That's it. Once we're in those shoes, we see, oh fuck.
I wonder if parents ever had that. Like they probably have. Like they're like sleeping like in like their bed, and then they wake up like, yo, is my kid really doing shit, man? It's definitely running through their mind.
It could definitely looking at my life like
because it's a reflection of you as well.
Yeah,
you know, and then that's why it's scary to them. That's how I understand it. It's not necessarily like they're mad at you; they're kind of mad at themselves through you.
Yeah, and I seen shout out Wu Talk, but he was talking about like the hierarchy of bragging and like career choices that your parents go through. And it's like 5 was like engineer, and then like doctor, lawyer, CEO, and then like the main one, the number one was like if you're famous. But like if you're famous enough, you know what I mean? Like you have to be on some type of numbers for them to brag about you.
A lot,
you know what I mean? But it's like it's such a outlier from the other ones, because it's like the other ones is like you need degrees and stuff like that. But as soon as you're famous, man, yo, my son's famous, bro.
Because that goes to exactly my point about the conversation thing. It's literally just gonna come up in like a fam jam or something, like, oh, so what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Like, you know, whenever relatives come over and they have that conversation. It is kind of that test. It's like, fuck, okay, they're gonna come out with their cards. You know what it is? This is really what it is. It's every single year when a holiday comes or whenever that family meeting comes, it's almost like, fuck, now I gotta play this guy in Yu-Gi-Oh! Now I gotta have my deck ready type shit. I gotta like lay my cards out, and it is what it is.
I play the degree card.
Exactly. It's like, oh, I got a new car.
A new car.
I got a new car. We went to Mexico this year.
Louis Vuitton bag.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. It's like, oh yeah, let's play karaoke later. Let me sing. Type shit. It's exactly that shit.
Why do we do that, bro?
And then when it goes to, oh yeah, but how's your kid? Oh, then you go, all right, let me look it off. Fuck, he doesn't have a degree. Ah, shit. But oh shit, he's famous. Or he's onto something type thing. But at the end of the day, bro, like the kid being in that position, none of that bullshit matters. It may matter to the adults. It may matter to whoever. What matters to you is what affects you first. If you're happy with what you're doing, if you really, really, really feel passionate about something, do that passion. Fuck anything else. Fuck all the rah. You know what I'm saying? That's all
the Louis
bullshit.
Vuitton bags. Bro, let's start comparing happiness. Like, how happy is your son? Like, my shit is 80%. You know what I mean?
You know what a flex is?
What?
You know what a flex is? All right, if I give him a lollipop, will he smile? You know what I'm saying? Like, Like if I gift him socks, will he be happy?
Will he be happy?
Will he be happy?
That's a flex.
Or is your son too fucking
That's a
fried
flex.
in the brain because of the dopamine?
Yeah,
because
bro.
we're too spoiled or whatever. Dog, I was pretty spoiled too. I'm not gonna
fuck
cap.
that Louis back, man. Let me give him a chocolate bar, bro. See how happy he gets.
But I got me a pair of socks that I wanted.
Will he play chess with the kids rather than playing the PS5? That's a
Alive, bro.
flex.
Oh my gosh.
That's
yo.
a flex. Yo, you know my cousins were playing chess?
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
hard.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I was watching them play chess on their phone against each other, and they're getting mad excited.
on their phone?
Yeah, not even like no games.
Yeah.
Like chess. I'm like, oh shit. y'all
I'm
are
gonna lie,
cool.
whenever someone brings out like a board game, not a phone game, like a board game,
Mhm.
that's just like, it looks ancient to me. I don't know why, but it's
you're
like,
fucked.
I was like, damn, why the fuck are we bringing out?
Yo,
Whoa.
you need to get off your phone, bro.
Nah, fuck that.
Bro needs to get off technology, man.
No, real shit, whenever someone brings it, it's like, it's dust on it. Oh, fuck, let's play Monopoly.
You're one VR purchase away from like not seeing
Oh,
reality.
yeah,
no more.
yeah.
Yo, if you were on VR,
Yeah.
fam,
It's fun.
there's certain mans like I meet in my life. Like if I give
Yo,
them a
who's
VR
in
set,
here
it's
watching,
max,
man?
Like me personally, because I had a VR.
Yeah.
Dog, and you know me, I don't like game like that.
Mhm.
But being in there, I could literally be in there whenever I want, however long I want. And it could be that addicting. It's like a second type of life. It's like a don't buy VR.
Yeah, don't buy VR, bro.
This is the better game, feel me?
Fam, all the VR vids I just see is just parents walking on the kids, and the kids are like, with the VR on. That's the only
Yo, it
reason.
gets crazier
It
though.
gets-
Like there's shit you can do in that where it's
Yeah.
like you can even just create your room in it.
Oh my god, bro.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's cool, but like, you know,
Yeah.
you just level up in this game. It's better.
Soon I seen some guy spend, Ruby Rose, right?
Yeah.
So I think like one thing that OnlyFans is doing is implementing like the VR stuff now. So some guy, like her top spender, fam, I seen the bank account. He spent $63,000 in 1 month. In 1 month,
That's
and
crazy.
just for Ruby Rose like VR vids, and then like she instead of like
Nah, dude, you crazy, bro. Where are you getting this money from, man? I'm out of here. ASAP, Rocky.